anyone can just walk through our doors at any point in time, at the time that's best fits for them.
Whatever you look at will be interesting straight away, so hopefully very welcoming and you'll become very curious, I hope.
It's a daytime event. It's a place for living.
Maggie's offers a comprehensive programme of cancer support, so that means family, friends and patients themselves, and it's at any stage of diagnosis.
The great thing about the Maggie's project is that it comes from the heart.
Well, Maggie was a really great, exciting, interesting woman. The Maggie Cancer Caring charity is entirely a product of her determination and drive to get that started. She got it started during her lifetime and it's carried on and got bigger and bigger since then.
I suppose it came about because I'm from Nottingham, I'm a Nottingham lad.
A huge, huge surprise and amazing to be asked to do a Maggie's, because frankly, you know, the other Maggie's architects are a little bit famous, like Zaha and Frank Gehry.
I've known Piers for many, many years, and he wears a lot of Paul Smith clothes, so that's quite good.
It was just the most joyous thought that it was Paul's city, Paul should do it with me.
Design and architecture are very important to Maggie's centres and to the visitors, because from the outside the buildings are striking and visually stunning.
We ended up picking a site that really no hospital building would ever normally be built on, which was sloping like crazy, full of trees, so we could just fit our much more modest small building on this site. The fact that it happened to be really rather close to one of the main gates to the building was just a happy coincidence. It's almost unconventional to do a totally symmetrical building. But at some moment, this idea of the interlocking ovals just jumped into my head and it seemed the perfect thing, and that was it. These are the sort of windows punched into the facade, and they're all organised so that they're offset, which gives a certain liveliness to it. You really are sort of in the canopy of the trees. If you aren't feeling great, you want a certain degree of privacy that people can't come up to the windows and stare in, you know, and that's what lifting it off the ground does. These are the balconies, which are large. They have bench seats either side and are very comfortable to use. I do adore tiles, and so it just was too much of an invitation to resist. And now they're a kind of gorgeous green.
And when people enter, they come in with a certain curiosity, and what they're met with is this beautiful light and this openness and these beautiful lines, and what they feel is a sense of being somewhere special, which is uplifting to them and helps them feel special as well.
What I've tried to do is just get this real personality into it. I kept thinking, well, the point about the house is the fact that you want to make people really want to go there, so that it's somewhere that is out of the hospital environment and somewhere that you can probably meet family or even take children and just relax. And as we all know, especially being British, the thing that we all do is to break the ice is have a cup of tea. I think one of the things that will absolutely work is when they enter in there, there'll be something to talk about because there's pictures on the wall, there's furniture covered with interesting fabrics, there's even the loos have got bright coloured tiles. And the idea is that you walk in and you say, isn't that a lovely fabric? Or isn't that hideous? I mean, whatever it provokes, at least it's a kick-off of a conversation. Stone floor in the kitchen. All the stone was given to us. Everybody's been so helpful. You can actually walk through some windows and there's a balcony at the end, which is really nice. I've tried to make in the sitting areas very comfortable chairs, made in this huge check. It's very British. The chairs have got really deep seats. It's very hard wearing. It's very visual. It's great for conversation. And I think that people will really enjoy it.
It's the skill of the architect is to make it feel open, but on the other hand, have this privacy. There's the more open kitchen, then there are sitting rooms, but upstairs there are some really private rooms because you don't want other people to see you and you don't really want other people to hear you. You just want to go away and maybe have a lie down, just be by yourself. Whether
it's a quiet space on their own or whether it's an opportunity to have conversation with others, and this building lends itself to that.
The builders have built it very, very nicely. It's very beautifully detailed. I'd really like to say a big thank you to them. If people don't like the building, you can blame me, certainly not them.
What I've tried to do is really make it a real conversation piece, but extremely practical and very comfortable.
We look forward to being able to assist all of those affected by cancer in the community. It's a mutual relationship that will do absolutely nothing but bloom and grow in the years to come, and we're so excited for that.